NHL 09 is the successor to last year's most celebrated sports release, but thankfully it avoids the usual drought after a championship season by raising the bar in nearly every area, from the feature set to the core right analog stick play mechanics. NHL 09, unlike most sports games, doesn't just give players one new mode to sink their teeth into. Instead, you'll find two large undertakings. First is the new Be a Pro mode, which allows you to create your own forward, defenseman, or goalie, assign them one of several specialties, and take to the ice. You begin as a third liner on your club's AHL squad and must ascend the ranks to the big time. The first thing that should strike players when they dive into Be a Pro is the general size of the mode. This sucker is built to last, and you'll have to invest several hours to even hope to get a chance at making the pro level. It's a wonderful experience that allows you to witness the growth of your player as you slowly but surely bump up one attribute at a time. It's great to watch your player work his way up the ranks, and you'll notice a large jump in skill level and difficulty when you're just starting out as an NHL rook, just as you'd expect. Playing in the AHL, you'll see slower slappers, more inaccurate long passes, and some slightly lackadaisical skating, each of which is all but eliminated by the time you make the jump to the pros. Of course, you can always just pick a pro player who has already made a name for themselves and play the mode from their perspective. For as wonderful as the addition of Be a Pro is, it does provide the game with its largest problems. The frame rate issues that hurt every mode in last year's game are here again and show their face a bit more often in Be a Pro than elsewhere. You'll also notice some odd AI decisions as you're gazing around the ice while on the bench, and why you can't control your view from there, I have no idea, and you'll also see animations that don't look quite right. The second massive addition to NHL is that of EA Sports' Hockey League, one of the coolest innovations to come to sports games in a long while. While no one should be surprised by the addition, there's no doubting the way it changes online play. Every player on the ice is controlled by a human, including the goalies, and it's up to them as a group to construct a winning formula. Teams will have to piece together realistic rosters and play as a cohesive unit to succeed, just as they would in actual hockey. You'll be able to pick a trophy for your league, make trades with other team owners, and recruit players away from their squad. You'll assign a different set of attribute points to your online persona than offline, meaning you'll have to work twice as hard to earn legend status for both. The attention to detail in NHL 09 extends into the Create Play mode. Here you'll be able to sculpt plays any which way you please, including the new Breakout Play call, which takes advantage of the new flip dump passing. There's no doubt that it's a bit of a painstaking process, but once you score a goal from a play that you've personally molded, the experience becomes very rewarding. NHL 09 isn't just a great hockey game, it's one of the best sports games to be released in the last decade. It takes the right analog stick controls first pioneered in last year's game and pushes them forward ever so slightly while pouring on features that anyone from newbies to diehards will appreciate. The only real question remaining is how they'll follow this Sports Game of the Year contender once next season rolls around. This has been Nate Ahern of the IGN Xbox team giving you a review of NHL 09. For the full written review and score, be sure to check out IGN.com.